Story 1. Hi there, fellow thrill-seekers. Allow me to share a bone-chilling tale that has haunted me ever since I stumbled upon it during a late-night exploration in the deep, dark woods. Brace yourselves, for this story will send shivers down your spine. It was a cold autumn evening when curiosity got the better of me. Armed with a flashlight and a healthy dose of skepticism, I ventured into the forest rumored to be cursed, the Whispering Woods. Legends whispered of lost souls, eerie apparitions, and an evil presence lurking within its ancient trees. I brushed off the warnings, confident in my ability to separate fact from fiction. As I delved deeper into the woods, an uncanny silence blanketed the surroundings. The air grew thick with tension, making my every step feel like an intrusion. My heartbeat echoed in my ears, the only sound piercing the eerie quietness. Little did I know that I was about to embark on a journey that would forever haunt my nightmares. Amidst the dense foliage, I stumbled upon a dilapidated cabin. Its sagging roof, broken windows, and decaying wood sent chills down my spine. Curiosity mingled with trepidation, pushing me to explore the forsaken abode. The creaking floorboards seemed to whisper secrets of untold horror as I stepped inside. Within the cabin's dimly lit interior, I found a tattered journal. Its brittle pages held the musings of a tormented soul, detailing the terror that had consumed their life. The author spoke of an otherworldly presence in the woods, a malevolent force that preyed on unsuspecting wanderers. Eager to uncover the truth, I pored over the journal's entries, each one drawing me further into the abyss of dread. The writer described an encounter with a ghostly figure, an apparition with hollow eyes that watched from the shadows. They detailed hearing strange, disembodied whispers that echoed through the trees, promising unspeakable horrors. Haunted by the writer's experiences, I couldn't resist the urge to investigate further. Night after night, I returned to the Whispering Woods, drawn to its enigmatic allure. But with each visit, the presence lurking within grew bolder, more relentless in its pursuit to claim my sanity. One fateful evening, as I stood beneath the moonlit canopy, a chorus of whispers enveloped me. They slithered through the air, taunting, teasing, and promising a fate worse than death. My heart raced, beads of sweat forming on my brow. Panic consumed me, and I fled, the whispers pursuing me in a sinister symphony. Days turned into weeks, and I found myself trapped in a maddening cycle. The whispers haunted my every waking moment, their voices becoming louder, more insidious. Sleep became a luxury, as nightmares invaded my slumber, blurring the line between reality and the macabre fantasies of the Whispering Woods. It was during one such nightmarish encounter that I finally glimpsed the face of the malevolent force that had tormented me. Eyes filled with ancient malice locked onto mine, freezing my soul in terror. The figure materialized from the darkness, its pale, spectral visage etched into my memory forever. Driven to the brink of madness, I vowed to escape the clutches of the Whispering Woods, to sever the ties that bound me to this haunting realm. Armed with ancient incantations and a desperate resolve, I embarked on a ritual of purification, seeking to banish the dark forces that had tainted my existence. As the final words of the ritual left my lips, a surge of energy reverberated through the forest, a tempest of sound and fury. The whispers vanished, replaced by a deafening silence. The malevolent presence retreated, defeated, leaving me breathless and scarred but finally free from its clutches. To this day, I carry the burden of my harrowing ordeal, a constant reminder of the chilling depths that lie hidden within the Whispering Woods. If you ever dare to venture into its treacherous embrace, beware the whispers that coil around your sanity, for once they ensnare you, escape becomes an elusive dream. Story 2. In the heart of the mysterious forest known as Blackwood Grove lies a tale of unspeakable horror that still echoes through the minds of those who dare to recount it. Prepare yourselves, dear listeners, for the following story will take you on a dark and chilling journey where the line between reality and nightmare becomes blurred. In the dying light of dusk, I found myself wandering through the ancient trails of Blackwood Grove. A sense of foreboding clung to the air, and I couldn't shake the feeling that unseen eyes followed my every move. Shadows danced and whispered, hinting at something far more sinister concealed within the depths of the forest. My curiosity got the better of me, and I ventured deeper into the woods, where the trees stood tall like ancient sentinels. It wasn't long before I stumbled upon an old abandoned cabin, its wooden structure warped with time. It seemed like the perfect setting for a terrifying encounter, and fate had cruelly led me straight into its ominous embrace. As I cautiously stepped inside, the scent of decay filled my nostrils. The cabin groaned and sighed, as if haunted by its own ghosts. And in the flickering candlelight, I noticed a collection of eerie photographs scattered on a dusty table. Faces distorted with fear stared back at me, capturing moments frozen in time, forever etched with terror. One particular photograph caught my eye, a family, their expressions twisted in horror, surrounded by an ethereal mist. The legends I had heard suddenly gained substance, and I couldn't resist digging deeper into the story behind these haunting images. Days turned into nights as I delved into the archives of Blackwood Grove, unearthing a tale of tragedy that sent shivers down my spine. The cabin, it seemed, was once the abode of a reclusive family whose lives had been shattered by inexplicable phenomena that plagued them mercilessly. As I pieced together the fragments of their haunting, I uncovered a relentless presence that tormented their souls. The family spoke of voices whispering malevolently from the darkest corners of the woods, compelling them to commit unspeakable acts against their own kin. Madness, it seemed, was an inescapable outcome for those who succumbed to the call of the shadows. Determined to uncover the truth, I journeyed further into the heart of Blackwood Grove. The air grew heavy with the stench of decay, and the trees seemed to groan in agony. Whispers filled the void around me, taunting and coaxing, as if urging me to join their unholy chorus. In the dead of night, as the moon bathed the forest in an eerie glow, I came face to face with the entity responsible for the family's torment. A figure emerged from the darkness, its form twisted and grotesque, a visage of pure malevolence. Its eyes glowed with a demonic fire, an abyss of evil that threatened to consume my very soul. Fear gripped me, paralyzing my every instinct. I realized then that there was no escape from the clutches of Blackwood Grove, no sanctuary from the darkness that dwelled within. With a blood-curdling shriek, the entity lunged towards me, its touch like ice, draining the warmth from my veins. I awoke later, drenched in cold sweat, haunted by the knowledge that I had become another victim of the forest's wicked curse. The shadows still whispered to me in the dead of night, their sinister symphony a constant reminder of the horrors I witnessed. Beware, my friends, for the depths of Blackwood Grove hold secrets that the human mind was never meant to comprehend. The twisted tales of its victims linger on, their souls forever trapped within its suffocating embrace. Should you choose to venture into these woods, do so at your own peril, for the darkness that awaits will consume you whole. Story 3. In the heart of the Whispering Woods, where the sunlight struggles to penetrate the dense canopy, there lies a hidden trail known as the Path of Shadows. Legends whispered of its existence, a twisted passage that led to a realm where nightmares come to life. Driven by morbid curiosity, I set out to uncover the truth behind this forbidden path. As I ventured deeper into the woods, the air grew heavy with an eerie silence. An invisible presence seemed to weigh upon me, an unseen force urging me to turn back. But my relentless pursuit of the unknown propelled me forward, regardless of the warnings that echoed in my mind. Days turned into nights as I wandered, my senses heightened in this unfamiliar realm. The trees stretched their gnarled limbs overhead, casting long, skeletal shadows that danced in the periphery of my vision. Whispers slithered through the underbrush, their source elusive, yet hauntingly present. Finally, after much searching, I stumbled upon a narrow trail hidden amidst the thicket. It beckoned to me, promising forbidden knowledge and the thrill of uncovering secrets too dark for mortal comprehension. With a deep breath, I took my first step onto the Path of Shadows, and the world around me shifted. The air grew colder, suffused with an otherworldly chill that seeped into my very bones. The once familiar sounds of nature were swallowed by a heavy silence, leaving me alone with my trepidation. Each step felt heavier than the last, as if the earth itself conspired to keep me trapped within its clutches. As I delved deeper into this realm of perpetual twilight, the boundaries between reality and illusion blurred. Whispers morphed into maniacal laughter, and the trees twisted into grotesque contortions. It was as if the forest itself had taken on a malevolent life, watching me with eyes that glowed like embers in the dark. With each passing hour, I became disoriented, lost within a labyrinth of twisted paths that led me deeper into the heart of this twisted dimension. Panic gnawed at my sanity, clawing away the vestiges of hope that remained. The path of shadows was not a gateway to enlightenment but a descent into a nightmare that had no end. In the depth of despair, I realized that escape was futile, a mere illusion within this twisted realm. Madness whispered sweetly in my ear, promising release from this waking nightmare. A maddening laughter echoed through the trees as I succumbed to the darkness, my mind fractured, my soul forever lost to the void. Heed my words, dear listeners, for the path of shadows is a cursed road that beckons with false promises. Once you step upon its treacherous surface, you surrender yourself to a fate worse than death. Do not let your curiosity blind you, for the depths of this forbidden realm hold nothing but eternal suffering and a chilling oblivion from which there is no return. Story: for deep within the forsaken woods, beyond the reach of sunlight, lies a desolate hollow, an abyss of despair that consumes all who dare to set foot within its confines. Legend has it that this cursed place is haunted by the anguished spirits of those who perished within its ancient embrace. Driven by morbid curiosity, I embarked on a quest to unravel the mysteries that shrouded the Wailing Hollow. Armed with a lantern and trepidation in my heart, I descended into the depths of this accursed realm, the air heavy with the weight of forgotten sorrows. As I ventured further, the silence grew oppressive, suffocating my every breath. Shadows twisted and writhed, like grotesque specters dancing in the darkness. The whispers of tortured souls mingled with the mournful wind, their sorrow echoing through the hollow's hollowed halls. A chilling mist clung to the ground, obscuring my vision, and the ground beneath my feet grew treacherous with every step. But it was the wails that gripped my heart, haunting me with their agonizing chorus, a symphony of pain that reverberated through the hollow, penetrating the very fabric of my being. The hollow seemed to breathe, alive with a malevolent presence that fed on the despair of those who dared to enter. The cries grew louder, intertwining with my thoughts, urging me to surrender to the abyss. Madness danced at the edges of my sanity, tempting me to embrace the Wailing Hollow's cruel embrace. I pressed on, my determination a flickering flame in the encroaching darkness. Faces, twisted with torment, materialized from the mist, their hollow eyes accusing me of trespassing in their desolate domain. I tried to avert my gaze, but their visages were etched into my mind, eternally haunting my waking nightmares. Then, at the heart of the hollow, I found it, a monolithic stone that pulsed with an otherworldly energy. The wails crescendoed, surrounding me with a cacophony of despair. Desperation guided my trembling hands as I etched ancient symbols into the stone, hoping to find salvation in the face of impending doom. In an instant, the Wailing Hollow roared with fury. The ground trembled beneath me, threatening to swallow me whole. As I fled, the cries of the lost souls followed, a chilling reminder of the price paid for unraveling the mysteries of this cursed place. Now, I am forever haunted by the echoes of the Wailing Hollow, a prisoner of its eternal torment. Its anguished cries resonate in my ears, a constant reminder of the folly of my pursuit. Beware, dear listeners, for the Wailing Hollow beckons with a siren's call, promising answers that will forever elude your grasp. Story: 5. Close your curtains, lock your doors, and gather around for a tale of relentless terror, a story that will send shivers down your spine and make you question the very darkness that lurks within the human soul. Brace yourselves as we delve into the heart of the woods, where an unsuspecting couple finds themselves pursued by a malevolent killer. In the midst of their wedded bliss, Sarah and Mark embarked on a romantic honeymoon amidst the dense wilderness. They sought solace and serenity, blissfully unaware of the impending horrors that awaited them within the embrace of the forest's sinister allure. Their secluded cabin nestled among towering pines and whispering streams, offering a false sense of tranquility. But as the night descended, shadows stretched and twisted, casting an eerie veil over their peaceful abode. Unbeknownst to the couple, they were not alone in this haven of deception. It began innocently enough, with the flickering of lights and unexplained noises that stirred unease within their hearts. Sarah dismissed them as mere quirks of an old cabin, seeking solace in the comforting embrace of her husband. But Mark, ever vigilant, couldn't shake the sense that they were being watched. As the darkness deepened, so did the lurking presence that stalked their every move. Whispers crept through the night, carried by the wind, warning of an imminent danger that threatened their very lives. Panic set in, overshadowing their honeymoon bliss, as they realized they were trapped in a deadly game of survival. The killer, a shadowy figure cloaked in darkness, reveled in their fear, playing a sadistic game of cat and mouse. Footsteps echoed in the distance, growing ever closer, their taunting rhythm echoing the couple's racing hearts. With each passing moment, their desperation mounted, fueling a fight for survival against an enemy that reveled in their suffering. Sarah and Mark armed themselves with makeshift weapons, their love a beacon of hope in the face of impending doom. They navigated the treacherous terrain, their senses heightened with every rustle of leaves, every fleeting shadow that danced at the edge of their vision. Their honeymoon dreams shattered, replaced by the chilling reality of a killer's pursuit. The forest, once a sanctuary, transformed into a labyrinth of terror, offering no respite or escape. Blood ran cold as the killer closed in, toying with their sanity, savoring the taste of their fear. Sarah's screams pierced the night, a desperate plea for mercy, but the woods swallowed her cries, leaving only a haunting silence in their wake. Mark, driven by love and survival instinct, fought with every ounce of his being. But in the end, he stood alone, a solitary figure in a forest tainted by darkness. Tears streamed down his face as he realized he couldn't save the love of his life, consumed by the clutches of a merciless killer. Now, the woods stand as a grim memorial to their tragic tale, a cautionary reminder that even in the embrace of nature's beauty, evil can lurk, ready to claim its unsuspecting prey. As you venture into the unknown, remember the tale of Sarah and Mark, and may it serve as a chilling reminder that in the darkest corners of the world, monsters lie in wait, ready to shatter our illusions of safety and love.